Live.
Whoa.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Two Cokes, One Pod. We're your host, Parker, Rusty. Here to talk about some hot topics today. Our first topic, you tell them.
Well, after long excruciating hours trying to find this bad boy in Walmart, we ended up able to find one solid flavor. And so we're going to be taste reviewing today the Prime hydration drink.
We've looked at Walmart probably the past couple weeks, and they've been sold out everywhere. And the only flavor available is grape, which I heard is actually one of the best flavors, mainly for people who like grape.
Do you like grape?
Dude, I like grape.
Do you like grapes in your mouth?
Not big grapes. I want to talk about the packaging a little bit. I think it looks pretty clean. I saw one complaint from someone who reviewed it. They said the barcode is hard to scan, and it's like kind of in like this little ridge right here, which I didn't have any problem checking these drinks out the other day. And I also read right here it's gluten-free and caffeine-free. So for anyone who has celiacs out there, you could totally drink this drink.
We're starting off a strong review. It's just like any other hydration drink. No caffeine.
No caffeine.
Yeah, I think it looks really good. I like the bright purple. And so I might be a pretty strong critic because any sports drink like Powerade, Gatorade, grape is my favorite flavor.
Yeah.
So
I think grape is one of the best flavors in my opinion too. One thing for me, I don't know how I feel about coconut water. I love coconut water by itself, don't get me wrong. But coconut water in a sports drink, like it doesn't taste as great to me.
you don't like Body Armor?
Body Armor's okay. I think it's kind of a letdown to me, at least. I think Donovan Mitchell shouldn't have signed with Body Armor. He could have done so much better than Body Armor.
He should have signed with Prime.
He should have.
He missed opportunity, Spider Mitchell.
Yeah, you should have signed with Prime or its top contender, Gatorade at least. Another thing, Logan Paul said this only has 2 grams of sugar.
Yeah, I was noticing that. I was like, I've been on sugar diet those past couple months, and that was the first thing I looked at. And so 2 grams of sugar and only 25 calories.
2
so that's
grams of sugar and 25 calories.
compared to
I think Gatorade has 25 grams of sugar.
I gotta say Gatorade's gotta be at least 90 calories or more even. I know this was a pretty smaller bottle compared to a normal Gatorade you'd get,
Yeah.
but still 25 calories.
I still think that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
One thing I hope this doesn't turn into is people are buying these wholesale and selling them for a lot more. So I hope in the future they'll make a lot more so they can stock the stores so they won't be so hard to find. Because that was our biggest thing, finding one of these. And we'll review more flavors in later podcasts, but for now, you want to set us off with the grape?
What are we doing this same time
No,
or
you got it first.
I go first?
Yeah, you got it first.
Okay. Oh, I spilled. We're off to a hot start. This is Prime. You know what? You know what it tastes like?
What?
You know those sports drinks that taste like grape? That's what it tastes like.
You had me going there.
No, honestly, that's
You got to rank it out of 10 too.
for no sugar or little sugar.
Tell them what you're tasting right now.
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have super high expectations going into this, to be honest. I figured yeah, it'd be pretty good. Probably just like any other drink, but I'm not gonna lie, for 2 grams of sugar, this is pretty good. I'd probably give this a 10. What are we going?
A
10 out of 10?
A 10 on the grape, huh? Wow.
This is pretty, I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty good.
All right, let me give this a rip. I shake my drinks before I open them.
Oh, that's probably smart.
Let's give you guys some ASMR. Daddy.
Slurp that up. Oh, the crack.
That's not it for me, man.
You don't like it?
I think that's like cough syrup, bro.
What? You don't like? Do you like normally like grape flavors?
I think that's pretty good. It's kind of sweet. Maybe. Yeah, that tastes like straight cough syrup to me. I'm gonna have to go with maybe a 4 on the grape,
Really?
and that's really disappointing because I had kind of higher expectations than he did, because I've seen people taste the grape, and yeah, that's not doing it for me.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little shocked. I thought it was good.
I think I'm pretty optimistic for the other flavors, but
I would say it's pretty similar. It's not exactly the same, but I would say it's pretty similar to like the Powerade grape, which I feel like the grape flavor out of all the drinks, Powerade's definitely my favorite.
and I love the Powerade grape. Maybe it's like I said, maybe it's the coconut water.
I can't even taste the coconut water.
Maybe it's the coconut water, dude. It's just a little weird.
What, the extra hydration, the extra boost for your heart isn't good enough for you?
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed. Your expectations were met and then some. I'm a little disappointed on this one, but
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything great. I wasn't expecting anything grape.
I do gotta say, I do like the way they've been marketing this, and I love what they're doing. Prime is, yeah, they're solid as far as marketing goes.
I think the color looks really good, honestly.
Yeah, they like really pop.
Yeah, when like I heard people talking about that, and then until I like actually saw it in the store, that's when I was like, oh dang, these things like, boom.
You probably see these bad boys in a black light.
Blacklight party, prime blacklight party. Can you imagine?
So far, the grape doesn't do it for me. It does it for him, but yeah, that's it for the taste test. But
Hey, Logan Paul, he doesn't even like you anyway, so it don't matter.
dude, be a Maverick. Dude, I'm a Maverick, dude.
Oh, dude, Maverick? Are you trying to Maverick this
No.
off, dude? Oh, Prime Maverick. Oh, that should be their energy drink.
Prime
Maverick?
Oh, Logan Paul.
Prime Maverick.
If you're watching this, you saw it here first.
You
Prime
cannot-
Maverick energy drink.
That just came to me right now. You cannot tell me that's like not a. That's a good name.
I think that's Beaten Bang. That's Beaten Rain.
Prime Maverick,
That's
or even
beating
just
Monster.
Maverick, or even just Maverick.
Oh,
alone.
just Maverick Energy. Oh,
Ooh,
wow, that sounds nice.
wow.
Dang, did we just have a moment?
Did we just get sponsored by Maverick Energy?
We might have just got sponsored by Maverick Energy.
I think we just got sponsored by Maverick Energy.
Speaking of Prime, what is the lowest price you'd take to let Mike Tyson in his prime punch you in the face?
Mike
And
Tyson.
it's not like in the cheek. It's like, boom, face. What is the lowest amount of money you take?
Here's the thing. Like, I mean, I would definitely.
In his prime.
I'd take a punch from him for sure.
For
But
how much?
I'm definitely gonna like, make it worth it. Get my money's worth. The lowest. Or we're just doing like the lowest we would do.
The lowest you take.
The lowest I'd take. I'd have to take at least like 100,000. I feel like
100,000.
I'd obviously, just because knowing the situation with it being Mike Tyson, I'm definitely gonna be shooting for more like $1 million or something. But if it came down to it, the lowest, I feel like 100,000. I'd take 100,000 to be put in a coma any day.
I respect that. I feel like, yeah, with it being Mike Tyson in his prime, he's arguably the greatest boxer of all time next to Muhammad Ali. I gotta think of the logistics. Like, this front tooth's like fake, so if he punches me in the face, that tooth's gone. He'd probably kill you. There's a chance he could kill you, because he could probably, dude. He could probably take out a bus easy.
A butt.
A bus easy.
Can you explain to me how Mike Tyson is gonna take out a bus?
Okay, you know how in the movies people get hit by buses?
So you're saying like he's gonna be like Hancock? He's just gonna stop in the middle of like a
Oh.
train, just. Poof.
Oh, dude, he could
One
beat
punch,
Hancock in
just-
an arm wrestle. Put that cock right in his hands.
Why wasn't Mike Tyson? Why wasn't Mike Tyson in the jail scene then?
Oh gosh. But okay, the lowest I'd take. I think I'd go lower than you. I'd take 50K.
Not bad. If it was a rainy day, I'd probably take 50K. But
Oh, but if he puts me in the hospital, who knows how long I'd be there for?
The question is,
Okay,
do we
okay.
have insurance?
I
Do we got Aflac?
I think I'd match your 100K, and I think 100K is the viable option right there.
I think it's reasonable. Honestly, like I don't know if we give preference where he punches, but I'd like just like to take it like
No,
right here,
I'm thinking.
far away from my nose as possible.
Okay,
Not
I think he's
boxing,
breaking
but-
your nose at the very least. So you
Or
have
jaw.
to pay for jaw too. You'd have to pay to get those fixed, which is
I'd probably actually rather have my nose broken than over my jaw. Now that I think about it, imagine not being able to like chew your food for like a month or even longer.
Yeah, I'd probably.
They
Dude.
hurt my jaw.
I think I'd rather go with my jaw being broken, because I feel
Really?
like the nose is like the epicenter of like lots like of a lot of your senses, and it's so sensitive.
Like I
And
think
it's so close to your brain, your eyes, all the pretty stuff.
yeah, that'd suck. But like, I mean, there's a big chance you'd have to get surgery. But if he hits you hard enough, you know, you're gonna be knocked out. You're not gonna really like
But the
feel
jaw,
it too much. I feel like the jaw's gonna be like.
I feel like you lose on either one. It's
I hurt my jaw once playing basketball, like in high school, and like to the point to where like I couldn't even chew my food. Like that's how bad it hurt, and it was like the worst thing ever.
you just take a bow to the face or what?
I got like I got screened, and the guy's shoulder went straight into my
Oh.
jaw, like right side. I
haven't-
could like not even feel like my right side of my mouth, and
I've
like
taken like a bow, a fist, a basketball to the face, but I don't think I've taken a shoulder.
yeah, shoulders don't feel good.
Yeah.
He was like a break building.
God,
I huffed and I puffed, and that break building knocked me right over.
dude, 420 blaze it, bro.
420 Blaze. Vape Nation. Oh my gosh. But here's an interesting question. I feel like we wrapping that up, but it's a topic I actually just like randomly came across my mind. We're getting to the age nowadays where like some of our friends are starting to lose hair, go bald. Here's the question though: is like this happens to so many guys. So many guys lose their hair. So many guys go bald.
Mm-hmm.
But why do we never see it happen to girls? Which I'm not complaining one bit, because like there's nothing more I love more than a girl with long hair.
That is actually true. I don't think I've ever seen a girl that's been bald. But you see like those World Star videos, people getting their weaves snatched off their heads. And those always crack me up. But like they're not even bald under there. You can still see like the hair.
Yeah, that's
under.
the thing. That's just like their natural hair.
Yeah.
Right? They're just
But
curly.
like,
It's just super curly. It's just naturally shorter.
like I was told you get like that balding gene from your mom's dad, so your grandpa. And if that's the case, I'm good, which is really for me, because
I should be good either way. I don't have a single member of my family who's bald. I'm not complaining, but at the same time, like, what did guys do to like? Where did we go wrong to where God was like, hey, like, by the way, like, a lot of you guys are gonna lose your hair. You're just gonna go bald.
and like the preparation for that day, or just like gradually seeing you lose hair little by little. Oh, that would be.
And it's not even a choice. It just
I know,
happens.
but like, what do you think is like when they have to adapt to like, okay, I'm just gonna cut it all off one day. Oh my goodness, some people rock the bald look. I have some friends who are balding, and some of them I really can't picture bald. So like, when that day comes, it's gonna be like, whoa, what the heck, dude?
Any guy who ends up going bald obviously has to rock it. They don't really have a choice. So I feel like any person I know that's gone bald or is bald, I feel like they look good. I couldn't really picture them with hair. But at the same time, it's like I'm sure they'd prefer to have hair versus being bald.
Oh yeah, and that's like one of the biggest securities in a lot of guys, believe it or not. Like hair is so important. And I genuinely feel bad for my friends. Like I've talked to a couple of my friends who are losing their hair, and it's like it's like a big insecurity, and it like can make you feel depressed and not good enough. I think is really sad, and I'm grateful. Like I don't have like those types of like I don't have to deal with that because I have a full head of hair. And it sounds like I'm rubbing it in when I say that, but I trust me, I'm not.
I'm definitely rubbing in. Honestly though, and then like girls, which like good for them, like they don't have to worry about losing their hair. But at the same time, like guys are probably losing hair because of girls at the same time too. So
I did learn that like girls do have to like shave their face and stuff.
they do.
You ever see like a girl with a mustache?
Like rarely, but it's like peach fuzz. It's
But yeah.
never. It's never like.
Oh, they just shave the fuzz.
Actually, there is one time. Oh, not the full on like not bad, but like patchy beard, like mustache. I've seen it. Yeah.
Hey, I must ask you a question. How did you get that?
How did I get what?
That hair on your upper lip. I was just pretending you're the girl.
Oh, do you
Little
want to
role-
do a role play
little-
right
little-
now? If
little
I
role play.
Yeah, okay, let's do a role play.
Okay. Just walk into the restaurant. You're sitting at a table by yourself on your laptop, and I'm ordering. I look over. Dang, that girl has some stubble. But she cute though.
Who you saying's got stubble? Huh?
You got the stubble. You pop all the bubbles with that stubble bubble. I don't know. Yeah, let's not roleplay anymore.
Does my stubble make you mumble? Good night.
Good
All right.
night. Oh my god.
Good role play.
But
By the way, I was offended. As a girl, I was offended.
I'm sorry. But one thing I do want to talk about now that we're kind of on this topic is what do you think the best feature is like for like on a girl or like for a girl?
Best feature for a girl? Me, obviously.
Getting a little conceited, are we? Just kidding.
But best feature on a girl?
I think you obviously have to find the girl like cute. Like you can't force yourself to be attracted to someone. So for me, it's mainly like personality. Personality wins you over. That sounds cliche and cheesy, but I promise you, personality and like kind of your vibe, like that's what wins me over. Like I'm not super picky. Like some of my friends like wouldn't think a girl's cute, but I think she's cute. But for me, it's definitely personality that takes the cake. Give me a slice of that.
I'm glad you went first because I was gonna say personality, but I was gonna be just totally joking.
Oh, I was dead serious.
I'm just kidding. But like when it comes to like traits or like what I like most on a girl, obviously like you said, they need to be attractive or I need to be attracted to them. And I feel like there's so many like hair, eyes, smile. I feel like those are probably like my top 3.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, right, I know it's like not going to go anywhere unless with their personality.
Yes.
So yes, I agree. I think personality is definitely like really big. Obviously, I want to be attracted to this girl like as much as possible, but I also don't want to date, like a brick wall.
Yeah.
And so
Just super dull, bland, boring.
yeah.
Yeah, I totally get that. One thing for me, I love like an artsy girl, a girl like who has style. Girls who wear rings, like the ripped jeans, all the stuff. I love that. And I'm not saying you need to have those things cuz genuinely you don't. Like every
Should have brought a teddy bear.
like us as individuals, like we all have something different from every person on this earth, which I think in your own individual way, you could be cute, you could be, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get you. That's the cool thing. Like everybody's got like something unique or different about them that eventually somebody's gonna like.
Yeah.
But no, I like girls who have like nice style too. I'm not like super like there's some girls who can pull off like the baggy look. I'm not like personally like a massive fan of it. Just me personally.
Yeah.
I prefer like, tight, skinny jeans. Even what I wear, personally, it's probably a part of like, I just know I can't pull it off. And so since I don't like it,
I feel like you know what you like, and
yeah.
we all know what we like.
Well, okay, here's a good question. Because I feel like in this world, there's either like 2 or 3 categories like a lot of people fall under. And I feel like, and this is like how they dress and like obviously act a little bit too, but I feel like there's like skater people, like how they dress.
That's definitely
Surfer vibe, like dressing. And then maybe like maybe like a mountain like dressing as well, but
I feel like there's preppy type.
preppy.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I feel like those are like the big 3. What would you say like you fit under?
I fit more like what do I like? Like or how would I fit in that?
Like with how you dress, like
With how
or
I
what
dress?
kind of style like out of those 3
Oh
do
boy.
you feel like you fit you the most?
I feel like I'm in my own category cuz I literally wear the same thing. I just wear shorts with an oversized Carhartt tee. I have a Carhartt tee on right now and shorts, but I am actually trying to up my style a bit. Like I've bought a couple pairs of pants. Like I don't own any jeans. Like I don't.
That is
So,
true.
I
I've
just-
seen Rusty wear like pants like maybe two times in my life.
And I've checked on like you can't find like the nice stylish pants in like the bigger sizes. They do not respect big people, I swear. And I'm not saying I'm like a big person. Well, I am kind of. But like I could be a lot like bigger. Like welcome to obese America. But like
Yeah.
anyways, like I've been trying to find like a nice pair of like ripped jeans and I haven't been able to yet, but like I've bought like a couple pairs of cargo pants and I'm not wearing my rings right now, but I love rings and I always wear them around. And yeah, rings are like one of those little things I get so excited about. They're just like one of my favorite things. I don't know why, but I don't know. Where do you
My precious. Where what?
Where do you feel like you fall under?
I feel like I fall under
I feel like you're like
the surfer, beacher, like
Okay.
beach vibe, like dress like more. Like I love Vans, but I don't wear like high top Vans. Always like short, like tighter clothes, short sleeve.
He also did
Bright
live in
colors.
Hawaii for a summer because he was a sales bro, and he also used to wear like this Maui hook.
Oh, I did. I actually almost wore it today,
Oh,
just for good luck, because that's like what the symbol kind of means. It's
Yeah.
for like good luck. At
So,
least
yeah,
that's what I was told.
I think surfer fits you. I would say. Yeah, I think that's where I'd put you, probably.
I guess now I'm like thinking about it, there's probably more like categories.
Yeah, there are definitely more because I feel
Like
like
there's like a jock
I
category.
I almost feel like I can make up my own, but like now that we're like talking about clothes and stuff, this is one thing that has always been a hot topic for me throughout my entire life because I've always been like kind of a bigger build. When I go to the mall, you go to stores like PacSun, Cotton On, Vans, Zoomies, all the stuff. They do not carry above a 2XL, and some of them they only carry up to an XL. And that honestly breaks my heart because
What do you got to say to the haters?
honestly, drown in some Prime, you haters. But freaking, it's like I don't like to go shopping at the mall. I mainly do my shopping online because I kind of know what I like. I like an oversized t-shirt. So you take that 2X, you make it a 4X. Like that's what I'm wearing. But like, I just like my clothes to fit like oversized for some reason. Like that's kind of the style I've grown into. I used to be in junior high. Oh, I was wearing jeans. I had hair to my shoulders. I was rocking Metallica tees. I feel like everyone had like their emo phase, you know? Did you not have an emo phase?
I don't. I don't think I ever did.
I feel like it's more like you have an emo phase or a nerd phase.
I mean, I've probably been a nerd my entire life, so I can probably say I've never had an emo phase or like the darker clothing phase, or like I feel like I've always been like pretty vibrant, pretty like bright colored stuff, pretty consistently.
Yeah.
I like when my clothes fit too, though.
But hey, I'll be on that glow up. Your boy's gonna be hitting the gym, eating better, drinking better.
Rusty is gonna be the next person to fight Mayweather. I'm calling it now. Glow up, and he's gonna drink Prime Maverick before this fight.
But I think you guys will see the glow up happen gradually throughout these podcasts. Mark my words. Mark Zuckerberg.
You know. I probably would put you under though. Like, I feel like you're more of like this, like skaterish. If I had to put you under any, I'd probably put you under that. But also maybe that's just because Rusty scoots.
I scoot, but I also own a skateboard and I've been trying to skateboard. I could flip a kickflip. I can ollie. I could shove it. I could front shove it. Fakey big spin almost.
Do you like to shove it? Where do you like to shove it?
Where I keister.
Where do you keister?
The Forbidden Star.
Keister?
You know.
I hardly know her. That doesn't even make sense.
I thought I was going to have to explain to you what keister was.
Oh. I know what keister is.
I actually keistered both these primes.
That was the only way we were walking out of Walmart alive with getting these out of there. Honestly.
Oh, God.
It took so long for us to get out. For real, that was like... I even one time ordered online, like, for me to go pick up my order. And, like, an hour before, even, like, it was, like, 30 minutes before I was supposed to, like, leave and, like, go pick it up. They called me. Oh, hey, by the way, like, we don't have Prime. We don't have any in stock.
And honestly, respect to Logan Paul and KSI for coming out with such a desirable drink.
Desirable.
But you guys need to make more. You guys need to stock them shelves, make it a permanent thing. Because I go to the store, I always see Gatorade. You trying to go to the store and always see Prime.
All I'm saying is I see like, not only do I see Gatorade, I see like monstrosity mountains of Gatorade.
Oh, yeah. So, Prime, you got to take it to the next level.
You know what would be also good? You guys should think about doing like Amazon Prime for Prime delivery. Prime delivery for Prime.
Also,
you could just call it Prime delivery.
That's what they call it. That's what Amazon calls it.
I know, but like instead of saying Prime delivery for Prime, you could just say Prime delivery or Prime Squared delivery.
Oh,
Prime
my
Squared?
gosh. I did watch a video where Mr. Beast and Logan Paul, they tried each other's products, and they actually talked about like maybe doing a future collaboration. One of my ideas that I have, Mr. Beast has like a chain of restaurants called Mr. Beast Burger. I think they should add Prime to the fountain drinks. That's a
pretty good idea.
That's one of my
Why
ideas.
are we giving all these ideas for free right now?
I know. Pay us.
Pay Logan, Mr. Base, what's all? Sponsor us today.
But yeah, that's one of my ideas. I even commented on the video, I think.
That's definitely for sure. I feel like here in the coming weeks we gotta review some. What does he call them?
We could do
Beast bars.
Oh, what Mr. Beast bars.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also has his own chocolate bar. So yeah, we'll definitely review that on a future podcast.
Try and win some moolah.
Oh yeah. Here's a hot topic for you.
Is it hot? Like how hot?
Like near the equator hot?
Like near the center of the earth hot?
Like actually, like you'll probably be near the equator on this question.
Okay.
If you are stranded on an island and you could only take two things, what would you take and why?
If I was stranded on an island, if I could take two things,
Just two things.
just two things. Great question. Is food provided then?
On the island,
Yeah.
whatever you could scavenge.
It's just scavenged.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good question. I would probably.
And it's just you on this island, by the way.
Okay. Is like boat, like I'm not even like saying like for like to escape, would boat or like even like a jet ski, that's like an option, right?
You'd have to build it.
I'd have to build it.
You'd have to build it.
Okay. So technically that's scavengeable then. So technically that's like something I don't bring.
You'd have to build it with whatever you think.
Well, isn't
you
this
can.
isn't
It's an island no one's ever touched.
but isn't this two things we'd bring with us?
This is two things you bring with you to make life easier on the island.
So there's no way
and
I could
survive.
there's no way I could just bring like a jet ski.
If you want that to be one of your things,
I feel like well
let's say the water around you's lava, so jet skis aren't allowed.
fake. All right. So technically it's land. It's
Okay,
not
you
even an
can't-
island anymore.
This is to survive on the island. You can't leave the island.
Well, I didn't even want to leave. I was just like, for my enjoyment, I would like to just have a jet ski. I don't even care about leaving. If I'm bored.
Okay,
But
I'd let you take a jet ski if you.
but here's the thing. This is like an electric sun-powered jet ski. Okay, that way like I don't need gas. It's gonna be just recharge in the
I don't
sun.
even think that technology's made
It's
yet.
going to be.
not
I'm
even
gonna
made
take
yet.
that with me.
You got Elon Musk with you?
Yeah.
He's your second item.
Here's another idea. Tesla. Listen here. All right. Sun-powered
jet ski.
jet ski.
A test ski.
A test ski.
A test ski.
A testy. I'm gonna test the test ski. But no, okay. All right, jet ski would probably be one,
A jet
which is
ski
probably stupid,
for enjoyment.
but
okay.
for enjoyment, yes, definitely be worth it. And then this is also for survival or just entertainment.
It's up to you. How you want to spend your days on the island, that's up to you.
And then I'd probably bring, like, so I don't have to build something. I'd probably just bring, like, a furnished miniature home.
You can't do that, bro.
But have you never seen those minimalist houses?
You are just
I can't-
finding all the loopholes in this contract right now.
I know, exactly.
No. Okay. Let me move on to mine. Let me get Bear Grylls on you guys. I would take a fire starter, just like a flint. You just strike the sparks, light a fire.
Wow. I didn't think of that.
Second. Oh, that's so hard. But I'd probably take a desalinator.
What is like a desalt? Like does it
Yeah,
like take
so
the salt out of water?
You're gonna be surrounded by ocean water. What are you gonna drink?
Coconut water.
You'll eventually. Let's say
Prime.
the island doesn't have. Let's say the island doesn't have palm trees.
Prime.
But I would take a desalinator so I could have drinkable water, and I'm hoping I could just smash a few rocks together, make a sharp tool of some sort. And,
All I gotta say is I'm
no.
definitely surviving a lot longer than you are.
Well, yeah, whatever, dude. You're having more fun than me for sure.
With my minimalistic home and jet ski,
and your test ski.
my test ski.
You're definitely having more fun than I am, but I think I survive on the island longer than you. But yeah, I'd be out here setting snares and stuff, trapping some boars.
Bro, do you imagine how much fish
Coconut
I'm gonna catch with a
crabs.
net and a jet ski?
Oh, Where are you gonna get the net?
I'm gonna make it.
Oh yeah, whatever, dude.
Palm tree leaves. I can weave.
Okay. Okay. So I think you're having a good time. I'm having a long time.
I'm having a good and a long time. I'm there to stay. Do you think I would have entertainment just to like have it for a week? No, that
Yeah, I think I definitely outlive you, but you do have a.
how about
I'm not
this?
gonna lie, I would probably venture over to your island.
I was just about to say the same thing. I'm about to come over to your island and freaking fight you. I'm gonna sabotage. You don't got a jet ski. How you coming to my island? I'm gonna sabotage all your little tools you make. It'll take one throw with a rock to knock down your house. You'll actually have a door to come knock on with mine.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Oh, that sounds honestly like pretty like nice right now.
Yeah. And we will be living that island life in a couple of weeks to a few weeks because we are going on a cruise.
We're going on a cruise, baby. Oh, dude, we're like gonna like totally just go.
Oh, what's up, Kyle?
We're totally just gonna like do all these type of things on the cruise, like tropical. To tropical punch, dude. All I'm saying is we're
Dude.
going up like I'm becoming a millionaire from gambling on that cruise. Manifesting it into existence.
Manifest destiny. Make your own reality. Okay.
Like Logan Paul said, I am the Alpha and the Omega. I think he said something like that when he fought Mayweather.
Oh. And did you also see how he wore a $1 million Pokemon card around his neck? That was gangster as ish, dude.
Not bad.
Ain't nobody got a Charizard like his. Speaking of Logan, he's a celebrity. If you can meet one celebrity.
He is a celebrity? Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Logan Paul?
Dude, 20 million plus subscribers on YouTube. That is commendable. So, if you can meet one celebrity, who would it be? And why?
Do groups count or just one?
Just one.
Harry Styles.
Okay.
Any day. 100%.
That is such a solid choice, guys.
Not even a blink. No hesitation. Harry Styles.
We saw him in Vegas, and then 2 days later, we saw him in Colorado. Just sexualized that man the whole time.
I just thought about what I would do to him the entire
But seriously,
time.
Harry Styles, he's a national treasure. He needs to be protected. And honestly, I don't know what I'd do without music. So that is such a good choice.
Great music. Harry Styles, he's got great music. I'm probably even a bigger one. Like, easily, I'm probably a bigger One Direction fan than I am just, like, his solo music, even though it's super good. But, like, yeah, if I could see anyone in concert, like, it'd be One Direction. 100%.
How much would you pay out of your own pocket to go see One Direction?
Every single stimulus check saved up.
And what, we've had like 4? So
I don't even know.
That's probably like...
I'd spend, like, if I knew, especially, or it depends on, like, the circumstance. Like, if they have multiple concerts left, but if this is like, hey, like, we got one more and this is it.
Final tour.
Final
one
tour.
Last bang.
Yeah. I'd probably spend, like, $1,500, honestly.
Okay.
Maybe even a little more. Like, just depends. But, like, I'd be willing to spend a lot.
And some of you think that's crazy, but for your favorite like musician or artist, like I don't think that's crazy. And the one person I'd meet, if I can meet anyone in the world, and I've actually been to 2 of his concerts, it would be John Bellion. He is My favorite artist of all time, if you were to ask me. He is so...
Is he your favorite artist?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was making sure.
Nice test. But he is just... His lyrics are insane. His knowledge of music, crazy. And just... His music's so different. And he has not written one bad song, in my opinion. Every single album has been a banger. And he's just such a genuine person. And he built a studio in his parents' like basement, and he literally bought his parents' basement from them and built a studio, and that's where he made all his music. Now I think he like moved out and got a place, but like Jon Bellion, he is the man.
I respect it. I respect that choice. I don't know. Like One Direction, they just got, I don't know. They just got this one thing. I don't know what.
That was so lame.
Oh man.
Oh.
Like I would stay up all night listening to music.
You know, that's what makes you beautiful. And I've felt that way ever since I was 18.
Honestly, this just whole 18, like I just, even when the night changes, like everything's just perfect with them.
Yeah, they're so perfect. They give me Stockholm syndrome.
Like the amount of hours I'd listen to them, infinity.
Oh, dude, I'd be with the girlfriend sometimes. It's like, girl almighty.
When I'm with my girl, I'm always just like, girl, I would love you goodbye.
You know, to see One Direction, I would change my ticket to see them. I would change my flight ticket to see them.
I probably would too, because like, I mean, between all the time and I've listened to them, we've got quite a bit of history.
Oh, better not let the wolves hear that. They'll eat you alive.
That probably wouldn't be very good.
Yeah,
I
what
mean-
a feeling that would be, huh?
You know what you would be saying to me the next day?
What?
Hey, Angel. Oh my gosh. That was amazing.
Yeah. For all you One Directioners out there,
Hey, Directioners.
you know what we mean.
Direction infection. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Rip Chadwick Boseman.
Oh,
That actually,
they missed.
that was one of the celebrity deaths that actually broke my heart because we're a big fan of Marvel, and the Black Panther, one of the greatest heroes of all time, at least for me.
I agree. Like, that was probably like one of the solo movies I was like most excited for was the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And so, which they're still making it, but I know it's just like not going to be anything it would have been if he was still in it. I don't even know what they're going to do since he's like not in it. Obviously, he's going to have to die or like something's going to happen, but yeah, that was pretty heartbreaking the hearing, cuz that was probably like that's probably one of my favorite solo Marvel movies, like.
Oh, me too.
So I would say like that was probably one of the most excited I was.
I wonder
for.
if they have like any like already filmed stuff they can use or like CGI they could add in like future stuff. I know in like The Mandalorian, like they use CGI and it actually
the new
looks,
Boba Fett has.
it looks really good.
Like the CGI in the new Boba Fett looks really good.
I haven't seen the new Boba Fett yet, but I'll definitely have to watch that. Another hot topic for you guys is why the heck do people like scary movies so much?
It's got to be the adrenaline rush. Like I feel like I would not watch a scary movie. Obviously, if there's an interesting story, I'd be intrigued and would want to watch it. And then also there's like just the fact like trying to get it like to watch a scary movie with a girl.
Yeah.
So like there's that aspect, but
I feel like people do use scary movies like to cuddle.
oh yeah,
To
easily
Netflix and chill for
just
sure.
to comfort each other while you're
That's just like
not comfortable.
Yeah. Cutting
Cutting what?
cutting onions, dude, because I'm about to cry right now. But cuddling is always like certain if you put on a scary movie. Like,
Pretty certain.
even if it's just with the boys, like I'm cuddling.
I was
with,
gonna
with
say,
someone.
do you want to turn on The Conjuring after this?
But I don't know. Scary movies, I do not like the way they make me feel after personally. It doesn't matter like what type. Like there's like those ones like Michael Myers, Scream, like that are like more real life scary, like more thriller. And then there's like the paranormal stuff, which I think is scarier. Like that stuff gets me. Like I remember I saw The Woman in Black in theaters when it came out. That movie's actually pretty old, but like I was messed up for at least a month.
That was the first scary movie I've ever seen in the theaters. Possibly the first I've ever seen in my life was Woman in Black, and that'll probably be like one of my all-time favorites. Like that was good storyline, scary.
I agree with like the story and scary. It was definitely one of those shower with your eyes open type movies. Because that had me messed up.
Yeah, I probably
Like I'm like, she's in the corner right now.
yeah, I was probably covering my face with my covers, sleeping for a good 2 weeks
And
or
like
more.
it's like crazy. Like you watch a new scary movie, it's always the same result. It's like a month of like, oh my gosh.
I like scary movies and like
I enjoy some of them, but it has to be in the right setting.
right setting but I feel like all of them I always like walk out with like just a bad feeling too. Like I enjoy it. I enjoy like the rush you kind of get from it. But then you kind of just always have like that bad feeling like
And that's like what I was saying
walking
too,
out.
especially with like those paranormal, like kind of demonic ones. Like it just literally takes the mood and flips it 180, and it just I feel like it invites like the negative energy, like you're inviting it, and so it's easy to feel really bad after a scary movie. And I personally like I'm like half and half. Like I like scary movies in the right setting. But like I remember, why did I do this? One time I did watch Sinister by myself, no one home.
That's idiotic.
And you know when you start watching something and you're like, "Oh, it's been like 20 minutes. I got to finish it." I started getting into the storyline and I was just like, "Yeah, I got to finish this." Downstairs in the basement on a recliner. Yeah, that was a mistake.
Nope.
I had two friends who also did that. They're sisters. They would put on Sinister, and they literally ran outside and sat on the porch and waited for their family to come home. So that's just a testament to you how scary that is. That's a new challenge. Watch Sinister by yourself challenge.
Watch Sinister by yourself challenge.
I will not participate.
But you guys participate and let us know how it goes. I probably also won't participate. I feel like the closest I've ever come to like watching a scary movie by myself is the Ted Bundy tapes. I watched those by myself.
Oh, I did not like.
But
those
aren't like scary. They're more just like
those made me feel so
just a little creepy. But they're also interesting
after. Like
too.
they're just so. A lot of people are like super interested in like murders and like the mystery behind all of that. And I think it is like it's intriguing and it definitely like I like it, but like after like I just feel so it makes me feel worse than after a scary movie, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, like it just sickens me.
Yeah.
There was one I watched called Don't F with Cats, and
that one was messed up. I hated that one.
That one made me feel so terrible as a human being.
But if you guys have not seen that part, or
it's on Netflix.
Documentary.
It's on Netflix. I don't recommend it, but if you're into that stuff, I recommend it.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting documentary. So it's entertaining, but like it's like some of the most evil, just whacked up stuff you're gonna like ever like listen to.
I'm just gonna give you like the most brief summary. Starts with cats, moves to people. That's all I gotta say. And it made me feel terrible after.
Basically. But it's also cool like just kind of see like
it like kind of peek into the mind of like a person like that.
peak in the mind, but also see the chase of what people do to like
Yeah.
actually find someone like
find
that.
someone, find him, stop him. But yeah, if you're into the like the murderer stuff, Don't F with Cats. It's on Netflix. And I think I agree with you. Like as far as like watching scary movies go, like they do it for the adrenaline. Usually I'm suckered into it somehow. Friends want to go see a movie in theaters, and I just say why not. And I'm not really one of those types who puts the fingers over my face, but sometimes.
Oh, in the right situation, I definitely do.
I remember I watched the new Annabelle, and I was just like, I am not gonna. I'm just gonna keep my hands down the whole time, and I'm gonna pay attention. And I actually made it through the whole movie without like.
I never like cover, but I always, I mean, especially if I'm watching one at like my house, like I like to just like have like a blanket, just like I never like cover my eyes, but just having like the sense and feeling, like
Yeah.
knowing I could if I
It's
wanted
kind
to.
of like how people cover their feet, like when they go to bed,
Oh yeah,
and like if you feel like your feet aren't covered, like you feel like some monster's gonna come grab them. I definitely do that. Like I have to cover my feet.
I feel like I've kind of grown out of a lot of that stuff because like a lot of that stuff. Like obviously, if I probably watch a scary movie, it'd probably still like I'd probably like get in my mind and probably like cover up. But like recently, like when I was a kid, like I'd always have my door shut, my closet door shut, like never like leave like my feet out or anything. But like now, like sometimes I fall asleep with like my door open, my closet door is
Oh.
open. If I get hot, I don't care. I'll like uncover
Oh.
some of my legs. Like I'd much rather like be comfortable and not sweating than like
See,
have my
that's kind of scary to me because you're in like this whole basement by yourself, and yeah, I would. That is very ballsy of you.
what can I say?
One
Prime.
thing I think that gets us. I don't know if a lot of people know what like this is called, but like this is, it's called natural phenomenon, and what natural phenomenon is your mind looks at something and it pictures it to be like something else. Like if you've ever like say you're going to bed, you turn out the light and you look in your closet, there's like a white t-shirt. And it looks like some monster or like some demon girl or something. That's what natural phenomenon is. Like your mind tricks you and it amplifies things to be more real and more scary. And I definitely have that issue. Like I always picture things in my mind and I'm just like, "Oh my gosh." And like sometimes I'm like, "You guys like can you guys see like what I'm seeing?" And they can't picture it quite like I can, just cuz I feel like I've always been wired to like I don't know, natural phenomenon. I think that's scary.
Let's get one more hot topic to
All right.
wrap things up, and then
Yeah, so scary movies, they do it for the adrenaline or because they're friends. But let's talk about something fun, something positive.
yeah,
And let's just top 3 Disney movies of all time.
top 3 Disney movies. Okay, and this is like excluding.
This is like
Star
excluding
Wars,
Star Wars.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta say, Lion King for sure.
Is that number 1?
I think I would put I think I put Lion King at number 1, and then I love Tangled. There's so many, but I also really like. I feel like there's gonna be one that like pops up afterwards where I'm like, oh, I probably should have said that, but I like Moana a lot too.
So
Like when she puts her hair in a bun. Game over.
So we got Lion King,
Tangled,
Tangled, and Moana.
Moana.
Okay.
I think that's a fair list. I think it's a pretty
and
good
you
list.
put Lion King at number 1,
Oh yeah, easy.
and then Tangled number 2,
Yep.
and then Moana number 3.
Yeah.
I have one of those movies in my top 3. So for me, it goes Coco number 1, greatest movie ever. And then it goes Up number 2, little Disney Pixar. And number 3 is Tangled. Coco is just
Fair.
such a. I cry. I cry every time I watch it.
I like Coco.
But Coco is just such like it's such a feel good family movie. Like it runs you through all the emotions kind of. And I feel like that's how every Disney movie is kind of. Like they really make you feel like what they put on screen. Like Lion King, like Mufasa dies, all the stuff like
Oh, Lion King.
that.
First off, Lion King, the soundtrack alone is like probably a big reason why that movie's so good.
Yeah.
But also just like the story, but like behind it of like
I cannot stand Scar.
yeah, no, me either. But like that's like such a good story of like and like even like a motivating story too. Just like this kid watched his dad die and he thought it was him, and he ran away, and then finally came back to kind of like
returns and becomes like the leader of the
face
tribe.
everything like he thought he made mistakes with in his life.
Yep.
And to like finally face it, fight it, and then come to find out like it wasn't even you, like it was planned, like your uncle killed your dad and then like staged it to look like you.
Yep. And I think Tangled has one of the greatest like cinematic scenes of all time. They take the boat out.
Oh,
it's her birthday.
Don't get me going.
She's always wanted to see the lanterns on her birthday. And Flynn takes her out on the boat. And they do the song. And the lanterns just flying everywhere. And I think I got chills. Because I think that's just one of the greatest scenes in all of Disney. And that's another movie that just, you kind of just wish you had that, you know? Am I the only one who thought Flynn cut her hair a little bit too short?
Oh, easily.
Dude, he chopped that shit.
That's like the only thing about that movie where I'm like, please just let her hair grow back. Like she would still look so good with like brown hair.
Like, yeah, he cut it, but why that short?
Yeah, why that short? Flynn? Why?
Dude, it went from Rapunzel to Dora the Explorer. I'm dead serious. That's always one thing that's bugged me, and I feel like no one's ever talked about it.
No, I totally agree. I always like that's the only part where I'm like, every time I'd watch that movie, I'm like, why?
And then
it's so short. It's too short.
But they do save it with the tender moment.
It's tender moment.
Yeah, she reunites with her parents, and then they go and give Flynn a big hug because he's kind of brought her all the way back to the castle.
If they ever do make a Tangled 2, another idea out for you guys. Please have her hair grow back. I don't even care if like as a child like what they cut it didn't grow back. Like you can change it up.
I'm sure.
Put some moisturizers in that hair. Like get that thing growing.
Oh, it's hair. It will grow. But yeah,
it better grow.
It will grow. Tangled 2. Oh man, we're seeing that in theaters.
Do you think they'd make it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Mm-hmm.
I would enjoy it. I'd watch it 100%. Midnight premiere, probably. Yep. I'd be there.
Tickets week in advance? Yep, that's me.
Here's a hot take though, real quick. I've never like Frozen just blew up. And I've never been I always thought it was like a decent movie, but I've never been able to understand like how it got so much hype. Like there's good characters. I like Olaf.
I think it's
Sven.
just because of. I feel like because of out of all like the Disney princesses, and I guess just the Disney storyline in general, like it's different. Like Elsa has magical powers that she feels like is a curse and then like I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I had my mom buy me Frozen in high school. And I would literally put it on every night and fall asleep with Frozen on.
Like, what would you fall asleep to? Like, what's the song that you like?
I would just put it on.
Instantly comes on, you're asleep.
I just put it on because it was a feel-good movie, and I would just fall asleep. I wouldn't say I'd watch it every night, but it just was. It's one of those comforting things. You fall asleep with the TV on.
Oh yeah, I can see that. You know, that was always like the comforting thing. Whenever like growing up, I never had cable. Like it was only my grandparents, And so whenever we'd sleep over there, like we'd always be watching like Disney Channel or Nickelodeon all night. And I find it so funny to like there's so many people out there like that lived basically my childhood or the similar childhood
Mm-hmm.
to like you fall asleep with the TV on, you're watching Nickelodeon, and then you wake up at like 2 or 3 in the morning with the George Lopez
Yeah.
theme every time. And then I'm sure everybody did this. I would always watch.
Is a little higher.
I would always watch like I'd probably wake up and watch an episode and then like fall back asleep. But I think that's so funny. Like that blew up. Like, what are the odds? Like that's
I
happened.
think
to
it was
so many
just
of us.
something so new that like I don't know. I feel like Disney at the time was lacking something like that. And like they dropped Frozen, it's different, and the storyline's great. The songs are good. And I think that's like why it blew up. But
Like no disrespect to the movie.
Yeah.
I think it's a good movie.
and
I
you
just
have
never.
all these amazing movies coming out right now. There's one I kind of want to watch.
What movie?
It's called isn't it Enchancito?
Enchanted.
No, Enchancito. It's like another Hispanic movie,
Oh really?
kind of like Coco.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called, but I've seen a trailer for it. I think.
And like you have other movies they're coming out with like Luca, and
Well, Luke, have you not seen Luke?
I haven't seen Luca,
It's pretty good.
but I think Disney's really doing it right these days. Funny enough, like John Bellion was talking to Walt Disney about potential like movie deals. And
So he's talking to Disney. For a second, I was like, he was alive when
like
Walt Disney
whether
was
he
alive?
I don't know if that will ever happen, but like whether it was like making songs for them or like maybe a movie about him, but like yeah, he actually like was talking to Walt Disney, and one thing that John Bellion has said, he wants every song to feel like a Disney Pixar movie. Like just the feeling you get when you listen to his music. And I've had that feeling in a lot of his songs. So John Bellion's the greatest to ever do it. That's all I gotta say.
That's fair. That's fair. For a second, when you said he talked to Walt Disney, I was like, he was alive when Walt Disney was alive? I was like, what the heck? But I bet you if he did anything, I bet he'd make music for
Yeah.
something. Or maybe be, like that. I don't know if this is Disney, but that Sing movie with like the animals.
Oh yeah, I love.
He'd
that
probably
movie.
be in something like that.
Yeah, I could see that.
But yeah. Honestly, like, I feel like we had a good chat. We had
Yeah.
some really hot topics.
We were Two Cokes One Pod, and thank you guys for listening. We are excited for future episodes. Drop down in comments on any hot topics you want us to talk about. But yeah, we cannot wait to drop more podcasts, and yeah.
Yeah. Like, subscribe. This is Two Cokes, One Pod. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace.
Dang, we didn't even get through.
I knew we wouldn't. I was like surprised like we even got through like as much as we did. Dude, that was an hour.
That was actually, dude, that was fun.